Hey folks, this is Rudy this side.
Hi there, this is Anon, and we present to you Tada CaliSEC,
CaliSEC.
Calimero Secure Environment for Communication, a platform that is privacy oriented, security focused, and completely verifiable. It's a decentralized solution, not just for your secret sharing needs, not just for your confidential communication, but it's an entire protocol that offers best of all the worlds, right? It offers best of Calimero through private compute networks, right? It offers the best of ICP through its tokenization data availability capabilities through ICP canisters. And then it adds some magic, our own magic of zero knowledge proofs. That is something which is very novel. And as Rudy gets into it in detail, you will know what are the actual benefits of it.
Yeah. So continuing what Anon just said, this is a nice meme. We're explaining the whole context. Now we are not just yet another secret management protocol like the existing solutions in the market. We are way much nuanced and much we are very nuanced idea basically. Our focus is not just to preserve your secrets, but to make it easy for helping you prove your verify your things on chain, such as like for example, if I have to verify my chain on edge, I just can give a proof, zero knowledge proof through my through a, on any application which is running a protocol, and then the verifications can happen on chain. Okay, and a lot of things can happen, such as if I have to make anonymous transactions on ICP through any networks such as Ethereum or Bitcoin, I can use the protocol, and we are going to add support for that in futures. We are not those typical NPCs
Yeah,
like for
and
that for
just
that
don't just don't take our word for it. Take Trump's word for it, right? We're not just yet
exactly.
another NPC, right? Where you have to depend on multi parties, right?
Trump is
We,
actually bullish on our idea.
yeah. So it's not just another NPC based, proofs system. We don't trust anyone, and that way the security is innate in our system. That is why it's not just another product, but a protocol, right? So
I'm more
I'll just give you a small scenario, right? Let's say you're an organization, so you must have used Slack, right? Imagine a Slack that is decentralized, that has zero compromises on security, and at the same time, it doesn't lack any of the application capabilities. And guess how? Those capabilities are offered by ICP, that privacy is offered by Calimero nodes, but at the same time, the trustless behavior is offered by our ZK contracts through our ZK proofs. Yeah,
so our idea is basically why to trust on other nodes, other parties. Bake your own party. That's our idea.
yeah,
BYOB, bake your own party. And Calimero actually allows us to do that.
yeah.
Now diving deep into the architecture, we are heavily inspired from TCP/IP and OSI models. We have studied them in depth, and now the we have certain layers. Like for now, we have worked on three layers: the application layer, the proof layers, and the private networks layer. The application layers are basically all the applications which are running our protocol, the CaliSEC protocol, such as if he has given a Slack example, the Slack can create an integration for our protocol, and that way the environment key sharing or other secrets can be made way more easy. They can just circulate the proofs, and the proofs can also be used in a context, not anywhere. You need to be a part of the context network of a Calimero network. Then we have a proof layer. Proofs are verified on chain using ICP. That just brings more decentralization to the idea and make it more nuanced. Then we have private networks layer, a Calimero network, which is basically your own network. You have your own
Context.
multi-parties, and in a context, everything is happening in a context. We have context-bound Merkle trees, and using those Merkle trees, you can verify and generate your proofs.
And
It's that simple.
the best part about that, the best part about is that let's say I'm an intern in an organization, right? And I create a secret that I think I should not have created, right? And I try to act a bit notorious. Guess what? My proof cannot be generated because of our DAO governance based model. Each and every proof will need an approval from a few members of the organization in order to be created, right? That way, you ensure that the proofs created are of utmost important and not just any nuisance that anyone can create. Not just that, as Rudy just mentioned, right? They're context-bound Merkle trees. What happens in that case? They're context-bound Merkle trees. Let's say you create a proof here and you share it somewhere. Now, what would happen in normal scenario? If you share that somewhere, any person in the ICP will be able to decode that, right? But since our entire proof is context bound in our, in the context of our private organization or private network, it cannot be accessed outside that network. Outside that network, that proof is basically a bunch of gibberish. And only inside a private context will it hold any value. So that ensures utmost security. It's the security is innate in the structure itself. Now, for the MVP, this application layer will be a secret based model, but the sky's the limit for us. We can have Slack based integrations, we can have educational systems in place. It has defense applications as well. So just sky's the limit. That's why it's a protocol, not just a product.
Expanding on the application side and on
Yeah,
more applications can be like for training AI models, users need to give a
yeah,
lot of data. We can act as a verifiable layer protocol where user just needs to give a proof that hey, this exists
yeah,
and everything is happening within the context. So the people who are actually affected by this can be added in the context and everything is happening with their permission. That's our um, another motto. Okay,
yeah,
now coming to my favorite part,
yes,
the demo time.
right. Alrighty. Yeah.
So yeah, we have our application up and running. We have a DFA. We have a local ICP instance running. Okay, then we have this cute mirrored node running, which is a very lightweight Calimero node. For our demo, which we are only running a single node. Okay, and if I demonstrate, this is our complete
Rudy,
application.
if I could talk about this application a bit. So I don't want to take much of your time, but if you see very clearly here, right, the background itself is our ethos. You see all these networks, these private networks floating, but these networks can interact with each other, when they actually need to. So that is basically CaliSEC summed up in a nutshell. So we just wanted to be out there. So yeah, that's just about it. Yeah, please continue, Rudy.
Our UI speaks for ethos actually.
Right.
And now I will just log out from the application so that I can so that I can showcase the whole login process.
Yeah.
First of all, we have to go back to the setup, get
Yep.
the application ID and copy it from a terminal, set values. Calimero is pretty easy to set up with this thing. And now we have to set node URL, internet computer, staging, authenticate, select the root key which you are actually using. So for in my case, I'm using this identity. If
Cool.
I'm another thing is like if I select another identity, I won't be able to access my node. That's
Hmm.
another use case. Okay, then I will join the context and again create a token, wait for some while, and bingo, that's
Yeah.
the proof created. Now I'm going to type a random message.
Now we're
If
inside
anon,
the private context, right?
yeah, if anon, you can just guess it. You will get a bounty.
Is it so?
Yeah,
Yeah. I don't know really. Well, let's just let's
it's something related from this hackathon actually.
okay, is it
And
Calimero is awesome or something? Let's see. I'm not sure.
let's
You can see
just
suggestions down there
yeah. So
and
I have just
yeah,
generated the proof.
right.
If I want, I can hand over this proof to anon if he's running an app node in my context, but in our case he's not.
Yeah,
So I will decode it manually on my system only. I will
right.
go. It will
And see,
take
you
some
can see
time.
the steps down there. And voila.
And
Oh,
yeah,
I was right. Calimero is
Calimero is best with ICP.
oh,
Okay,
nice.
so that's the decoded message. Now that's just for demonstration. Obviously, we are
Yeah.
way more than this. We we are actually a zero knowledge proof
If you
protocol,
could
and
go to the about section. Uh,
And our ethos is bringing zero knowledge proofs on ICP and Calimero, making
yeah.
zero knowledge proofs private for everybody.
So that way it's a layered protocol, right? So it's not just limited to these secrets and proofs. The sky's the limit for our protocol. And yeah, we're really pretty serious about this. I was pretty excited when I found this out. And since Calimero is so much focused on privacy and security, this would be a perfect addition for them. And leveraging all the application benefits of ICP, I guess it's a perfect combination.
Exactly. Now we have to introduce our crazy team, the crazy guys who are actually behind this project. So myself, Rudy, I have been working with smart contracts, ICP things, everything ICP I've managed that. Then we have Anon, who has created that beautiful UI, integrated the main logic with that, written the Calimero protocol for our application. Then we have Mohawk, who have written the ZK Snarks algorithm, the complete algorithm, which is actually managing everything, the soul of this complete protocol. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Kudos to
we are the
more.
crazy guys behind it. Yeah, so
Right.
kudos to all of them, and special kudos to Mohawk as well. Then a special shout out to the Calimero team as well. Like they have created something really novel. Okay,
Yeah.
huge shout out to the Near protocol as well. The documentation of Calimero was really helpful. We have got a lot of help from them, and again a huge shout out to Wookie the devil.
Yeah.
He has helped us a lot of times whenever we didn't find something in documentation or have a choke point. We can definitely DM Wookie, and he always replies to our DM. So salute to you, man. Thanks for your help.
Yeah. That brings us to the end of our presentation. I hope you liked CaliSEC and looking forward towards working with more with you. Right.
Yeah, big